Hello friends! In this video, you'll see how the actors of the movie Spider-Man 2002 changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now in 2022. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Green Goblin Norman Osborn, Willem Dafoe, is a fairly wealthy man who runs Oscorp Industries and is Harry's father. He has a good intellect and is well versed in nanotechnologies. Due to the loss of a contract with the military, he went mad and became the Green Goblin. Ben Parker is May's husband and Peter's guardian. He is well versed in electrics and previously held the position of chief electrician at the plant, but was made redundant. Ben is used to leading a calm and measured life, played by Cliff Robertson, who died in 2011. Harry Osborn is a handsome guy who is a huge hit with the girls at his school. He comes from a wealthy family but doesn't want to show it off, and he is the only one in the class who is friends with Peter and treats him well. They're always performed by James Franco. J. Jonah Jameson is the editor of the Daily Bugle. At some points he can be rude and get excited, has an extremely negative attitude towards Spider-Man. Jonah can often scream and be adamant, but he's also a family man. They're always performed by J.K. Simmons. Flash Thompson is Mary Jane's boyfriend, who is also in the same class as Parker. He's a tall, handsome guy with a stylish haircut. Flash enjoys sports and plays tough, often making fun of nerds, including Peter. He knows how to fight well. Played by Joe Manganiello. Henry Balkan, Jack Betts, chairs the board of directors of Oscorp Industries. He doesn't stand on ceremony and doesn't care how the sale of the company will affect Norman. His main task is to get the maximum profit without much noise, wears glasses due to vision problems. Dr. Mendel Strom is an employee of Oscorp Industries Corporation. He's involved in the development of a military project. He's not used to lying and honestly reports to management on the progress of research, killed by his own boss. He was portrayed by Ron Perkins. Simpkins is an employee of Oscorp Industries who works as a secretary to the head of the company. She has a presentable appearance and carefully monitors herself. She dresses modestly, concisely, and doesn't overdo it with cosmetics and jewelry. Played by K.K. Dodds. Maximilian Fargas was one of the board members of Oscorp Industries. He has health problems and his lower limbs are paralyzed, so he uses a wheelchair to get around. Fargas is not verbose and tries to be polite. Killed by Osborn. The role is played by Jerry Becker. Joseph Robbie Robertson is one of the Daily Bugle's employees and Jameson's right-hand man. He has iron nerves and knows how to make weighty arguments. Joseph prefers to wear business suits and wear and watch on his left hand, played by Bill Nunn. Carjacker is an unscrupulous person who earns a living by robbery and theft. He is proficient in the use of firearms and often uses them for other than goods purposes. He can easily harm others, and he was the one who killed Uncle Peter. He was played by Michael Papajohn. General Slocum works for the US government. He mainly controls the progress of military developments. He likes to speak clearly and to the point without evading the question asked. Played by Stanley Anderson, who passed away in 2018 from brain cancer. Ring announcer should create a show and increase the audience's interest in the fight. He does his job well and loves it. He wears bright shiny jackets and usually wears black sunglasses. Has a good creative potential. The role is played by Bruce Campbell. Spider-Man Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, is a very smart but not very popular guy who is often teased by his classmates. He gained superpowers after being bitten by a mutated spider, which improved his form, reflexes, and removed his shortcomings. Hoffman Ted Raimi works for Jameson at the Daily Bugle. He informs his superiors of any problems with the printing of materials for the newspaper or important visitors who have come. Hoffman is not a touchy person by nature and cannot argue with his boss. Betty Brandt, Elizabeth Banks, works for one of the city's newspapers called the Daily Bugle. She works under John Jameson as a secretary. She perfectly understands her superiors and promptly carries out orders. Betty is dressed according to the specified dress code. Philip Watson is the father of Mary Jane. He has an addiction to abuse alcohol and is often tipsy and even in the morning. Philip, because of his predilection, is rude and unrestrained with his daughter, and often there are quarrels between them. Played by Tim Desarn. Bonesaw McGraw often performs in the ring and fights, doing it at a professional level, and has a reputation for being an unbeatable fighter. He is well developed physically and quickly deals with the enemy. Played by Randy Savage, who died of cardiovascular disease in 2011. Check-in girl Octavia Spencer works for the organizers of the fights in the ring and clearly knows her duties and informs the participants about all the nuances. She has a full build and dresses in simple clothes, dislikes using makeup and prefers to wear hoop earrings. Macy Gray is a singer who has a good vocal abilities and knows how to ignite the crowd. At the time of performances, she may appear in the red velvet suit with fur and rhinestones. She likes to wear silver jewelry and prefers to wear sunglasses. The role is performed by Macy Gray. Subway guitarist often makes money by singing and playing guitar in transitions. He can also compose songs himself, and one of these was a song about Spider-Man. Mostly in public, he appears in a plaid shirt, cowboy jacket and hat. He was portrayed by Jace Bartek. Wrestling promoter is responsible for calculating the proceeds for holding fights in the ring. He is a rather rude person who doesn't care about others and can cheat the members by underpaying them. He has rings on his right and left hand. Played by Larry Joshua. Flash Scrawny, Jason Paget, also plays sports and is in good physical shape. He loves to fool around and amuses himself by bullying Peter in every possible way. Everywhere he supports his friends, but if an absurd situation happens to Flash, he can also laugh at him. Mary Jane Watson is Thompson's girlfriend who lives next door to Parker and is his secret love. She's a sweet girl, compassionate, friendly, and doesn't seek to exalt herself above others. She works as a waitress at Moondance. Her role is played by Kirsten Dunst. May Parker is Peter's aunt and is also his guardian with her husband. She's a family person, she warmly treats her loved ones, tries to support them and rejoice in their successes. She's a good-natured woman and an excellent cook. She was played by Rosemary Harris. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.